So we've all had the experience when browsing the web of coming to a page like this one on the US Senate website. It's called a 404 page, and basically it's a page that's telling you that what you were the link you clicked on or whatever, however you got here, the page no longer exists or has moved. They're typically very boring and almost look like they were created by a computer with maybe a search or a link to get back to the home page. In this case, they have the ability to kind of find your senators, but they're kind of visually uninteresting and just basically boring. Here's another example from the Washington Post. This one's maybe a little better looking, but once again, it's just communicating that the page can't be found and providing you with a path forward in terms of what to do next. But once again, pretty boring, pretty straightforward. But they don't have to be like this. A lot of companies are actually using their 404 to kind of further their brand by communicating their brand values to the users. So here's an example from Disney. When you get to this page, you'll kind of see an animation with one of their characters coming through the O in the 404. And then they've got another character called Knowsmore that is kind of introducing you to their search function. It's basically the same idea, but just done with a little tongue in cheek and once again, kind of furthering the Disney brand. Lego is another example. They've obviously got a Lego character here and then some tongue in cheek text. We'll try not to, we can't find this page. We'll try not to lose our head over this, but if we do, we'll put it back on. So once again, just reinforcing the products that they offer. Pixar is another example of a company that's doing this using their characters. So here's a character with some tongue-in-cheek text. Don't worry, no one even knows what 404 means, but don't fret, everything is going to be okay. So it's written in their kind of brand voice, which I think is really kind of cute and cool. Here's another example from Heinz. So once again, a little tongue-in-cheek. Oh, the horror, something went wrong, but we can make it right. They're kind of equating the horror of clicking on a bad link to something we've all experienced, which is like running out of Heinz ketchup and having an empty bottle when you need some more. Here's another example from a travel map company called Tripomatic. They've got this really nice animation that it actually changes. Sometimes it's daytime, sometimes it's nighttime, showing either the sun or the moon kind of setting, which once again makes complete sense as a travel company and is just something, an unexpected surprise when you get to it. The New Yorker, pretty simple, but once again, they're kind of using their iconic illustration style, which is used in their cartoons, a little tongue in cheek with the hat flying off, just to kind of very subtly reinforce that you're on the New Yorker site and what their brand is, which I like. This is the World Association of Zoos and Aquariums. So they've got this bird animation with some kind of funny text kind of indicating that they're lost and trying to find their way. So once again, kind of cutesy. Another example is from the Sierra Club, which is an environmental nonprofit. And they have this pretty photo of kind of an outdoor landscape. And then below that, they actually kind of give you the background of the photo and provide kind of information about one of their campaigns that they've run that's been very successful at preserving wildlife. So it's, they're doing the very basics, but then also kind of taking the opportunity to communicate something about their mission, which I really like. And then lastly, ours, Brick Factory. So ours is pretty much very tongue-in-cheek. It's basically a monster has come and destroyed our Brick Factory drawing, which is on the homepage of our website, and wreaked havoc. And then we provide you with ways to get back to the relevant sections of the site. So, in closing, hopefully you can take some inspiration from some of these examples we've shown, but your error page doesn't have to be boring. Use it to communicate.